to say I keep her check. She was a bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm wrecked. Crash at my place, baby, I'm wrecked. Needless to say, I'm keeping.
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Alright, I know it's been a minute. I have no excuses. I have no reasons. All I can say is I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm back. I'm here now. I'm better. I'm happier. So yeah. Today I am going to be just talking to you guys and doing my hair in the process. First off, I want to say rest in peace to Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna and everyone that was affected in the helicopter crash that occurred a week ago today. So yeah, I know the world has just been hurting this week, and it's just been very, very unexpected. And they always say, you know, well, or some people are just like, you know, you don't know that person, blah blah blah. No, I mean, we grew up watching this person play basketball. We grew up, you know, cliche thing that everyone's been saying, but you know, saying Kobe whenever we shot basketball, whenever we shot trash into the trash can, you know, little things like that. Either way, death is not something that gets easier. It's just something that we just have to understand that it has to happen in life. And but anyway, I have been praying over Vanessa Bryant and the Bryant family and all the other families affected in all this, and just asking the Lord to just wrap his hands around all the people affected, because it's just something that you just can't even imagine happening to you. So yeah, so I just wanted to start that off. Just been thinking about that a lot lately, but it's you know, they're in a better place, so that's all we can really think about, and just continue to think about the positive things that he left on this world, or like the impact that he left on us. So yeah, so today I'm going to be just talking to you guys a little bit while I'm doing my hair. My 2-year anniversary of me cutting my hair is coming up. I think it was February 8th when I cut my hair. So I'm very happy with the growth that I received, or the growth that I have in my hair, because cutting my hair the first time, or just big chopping, was just like, I was just like, you know, I don't think my hair is ever gonna go back, or you feel like that for some reason. You know that's not true, but at the time when you cut your hair, you're just like, oh my gosh, it's gonna take forever. It's gonna take years for me to be able to put my hair in a ponytail and things like that. No, it didn't take that long. So yeah, anybody out there who's wanting to cut their hair or just start over, I say do it. And I say do it as soon as possible, so you can see the results as soon as possible. Like, don't hold on to your hair if your hair is damaged. Don't, you know, just let it go. Just do it. I just want to kind of update you guys on, I guess you can say, my life. Just updating y'all on just things. So first things first, it's 2020. I'm in a new apartment. In my last video, I was in my old apartment. I'm sure I was. That was like 3 months ago. So yeah, I'm in my new apartment. I have a new job, and I am just starting over in a lot of aspects in my life, such as health, not my hair, but health. I wouldn't say relationship. Well, I guess it would be a relationship, because it's a relationship with myself. I'm trying not to say a lot. I'm trying to like become more of a public speaker. But as I proceed to say, yeah, I'm just starting a new relationship with myself and just really figuring out who Jay is, what Jay likes, what she doesn't like, or realizing things that I just can't tolerate anymore. And that's just, you know, people's energies. That's me not caring about myself, or just really just anything. Just not tolerating a lot of stuff. And that was a major thing for me because I feel like I settled a lot. And I'm not saying with a person, I'm not saying with a relationship, but I'm saying that I settled with myself. Meaning there are many times that I feel like I could have given my all. I've started my weight loss journey multiple times. I have ended it multiple times. I just kind of got off track and didn't continue doing it. It's just a lot of things that I feel like I settled, or I cheated myself pretty much. Like, I cheated myself. I just really wish that I wish I had the mindset that I do now back then, but I know that the things that I went through back then, that's what trained my mind to be the way that it is now, as well as the people around me and God and prayer and manifestation and things like that. But I really wish, you know, but it's okay because I'm here now, and there's no shame in starting over. There's no shame in, you know, just there's no shame that you wouldn't have success without failure. But yeah, it's just been a roller coaster, but it's been a needed one, to say the least. These last couple of years have just taught me so much. There were many different lessons. There were just many different trials that I didn't necessarily have to go through. I put myself through them. But I'm really glad that I did. I don't regret anything. I regret absolutely nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I regret nothing. Because what good will regretting do for me? I've just been trying to tap into things that make me happy. I've just been trying to be around people that make me happy. I've been decreasing my concern for dating. I just, you know, I just try not to think about that. What is meant for me will be for me, and what isn't, and that's just how I see things going right now. I've just been trying to be very even keel and just trying to go with the flow, just going wherever the wind takes me, just as long as it's positive. So, and that's just really been it. I really had to tell myself that you can't worry about the things that haven't happened yet. And the things that have happened, you just have to learn from them, whatever it was, and just let it go. You can't dwell on that. So don't dwell and don't worry about these things that I feel like we often stress about, like finances and you know, people ask you that question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? It's a good question because it gets you thinking, but I feel like that just kind of starts the stress and anxiety for certain people. Just like, oh gosh, like I said all this, and you know, it's just too much going on right now. I don't know, I can't really describe it, but it's just like kind of puts pressure on you to put deadlines in your life. Like, this needs to be done by this time. growing up, I always told myself I want to be married by 22. I'm 23. I want to have my first child when I'm 24. I'll be 24 this year. I'm not having no kids right now. So, you know, just kind of putting these, I guess not rules, but like, I don't know. And I just, well, put it like this. I found myself getting upset that I hadn't reached these things, or that I wasn't close to them, or things like that. But, you know, after sitting and talking, and, you know, they just always say that God has a plan for you. You may have your plan for your life, but that may not be what God has for you. And that is something that I struggled with for a very long time. It took me a long time to understand that. I'm just like, oh gosh, like, that's right. You know, they're right. You know, there's really not anything you can do. Basically, a lot of what I'm saying is it's easier said than done. They tell you not to worry about the future. That's easier said than done. They tell you not to dwell on the past. That's easier said than done. All of this is easier said than done. It's just a lot of, you know, handling your own battles in a way that is just most effective for you. It's just all about how you deal with your battle. Some people deal with them in healthy ways, like for instance, things that used to make me upset, things in my past relationship, or just things like that. I went to food. I self-sabotaged. I could have gone a different route, a more healthier route, such as, oh, you know, this makes me upset, I can just go to the gym. No, that sounded too hard. I was already sad, so why would I go to the gym and, you know, do all this working out, and felt like it was being done for no reason. I felt like, oh, nobody's gonna notice anyway. But and that was also another thing, like I worried too much about what other people thought. I worried too much about what other people wanted from me, what other people expected from me. I worried way too much about other people's opinion of me, and I hated that. I hate that I was like that, but that's very common. A lot of people are, you know, like that, or people pleasers. I don't want to please anybody. That if I'm not able to please myself first, or put it like this, I won't be able to please anybody if I'm not pleasing myself first. I can't love anybody unless I love myself first. I can't be okay with keeping company with people if I can't learn to be comfortable with keeping company alone with myself. It's just been a lot of life lessons. They say that in your 20s you just learn the most, but you never stop learning. But your 20s is just a lot of trials and tribulations, and it's just gonna teach you the most. And I can definitely feel that. I see that. Yeah, it doesn't. Like I said, I'm very grateful for everything. I'm grateful for everyone, the people that came and left, the people that are still here, the people that are gone temporarily and will be back. I mean, like, I don't know, but I'm grateful for everything, because there's no purpose in being upset about the things that you just can't change anymore. You just can't change them. And yeah, I've just been focusing on just the positive energies around me, and listening to music all the time. I got the Michelle Obama book for Christmas, not last year, but the year before last, and still have not opened it. So that is definitely something that I'm going to do this year. 2020 is just a year for vision, and a year for knowledge, and a year for understanding, and a year for breaking those personal curses that you put on yourself. It's just gonna be a year for change and happiness, and it's just gonna be great, y'all. And I hope it's gonna be like that for everyone. The people that like me, the people that don't like me. I hope this is a great year for everybody, because we need it. I don't know about y'all, but my 2019 wasn't bad, but it was very confusing, to say the least. I was very lost. I was confused about you know, I was confused in heartbreak. I was confused in work. I was confused on what I wanted to do next. I was confused with where I wanted to live. Oh gosh, 2019 was just the year of confusion. I was so confused. I was so lost. It was just a very confusing time, to say the least. But yeah, I was, my mind was saying one thing, my heart was saying another, and I was following my heart, and I mean, I guess I did, I don't know. Whichever one was the irrational one, that's what I was following at the time. The one that just, you know, I guess it would be my heart. Well, I don't know, I really don't know, but yeah, I was, oh boy. It was crazy, but 2020 is gonna be different. 2020 is gonna be amazing. My camera's dying, of course. So I'm gonna do this back part and let the battery charge, and then I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, well, this is awkward. I know you guys are expecting to see my hair in its curly juiciness, but I forgot to close out the video that day, so me and Brooklyn are just gonna close this video out right now. So yeah, so be sure you like this video, you share this video, subscribe to my channel. Be sure to turn my post notifications on, since I post every once in a blue moon, even though that's changing. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.